back, no gunshots, but they getting low, low, low.
What's up, guys? Welcome to GalilJerk Film. Today I want to talk to you guys about a story. Like, it's a really long story. Well, not like super long, but it's just like a pretty long story. It's about me being a juvenile delinquent when I was like younger. So let me get into a team deathmatch, and once I get in, I'll start the story. Okay, so as it's told, I was really young. I was actually a pretty good kid. Until about around when I was like 4 or 5. My brother, my older brother, said, "Hey, if you throw this glass bottle at a wall, it will explode." I didn't believe him because my brother was always lying to me. So I grabbed the bottle out of his hand and I threw it at the wall. And it blew up everywhere. And from, there was this old man who used to live in our apartments where we lived at the time, and he was actually watching the whole thing. And when I threw that bottle at the wall, he yelled at us all to go clean it up. And I ran away. I was like, no, I didn't. It's not my fault. My brother told me to do it. I did it. And so after I did that, that's basically where it all began. That's what kicked off my juvenile delinquency. And so in like kindergarten, this guy was like one of my friends actually. He was my friend until this happened. He was one of my good friends in kindergarten, and so I was just sitting there, and apparently he was like messing with my girlfriend because I was like a player in fucking kindergarten, and so he was messing with my girlfriend. So I walked up to him and I'm like, "Bro, you messing with my?" I'm like, "Dude, stop messing with my girlfriend." He's like, "No," and I'm like, "Really? Really?" And I fucking I balled my hand to a fist and I punched him square in the mouth, and it knocked out his 2 front teeth. And then after that, in about 1st grade, I was, I was that one kid on the playground who would go around tripping everyone. And by tripping everyone, I mean like I would put my leg in front of their 2 feet and then I'd push them over. And it would just be funny just to watch them fall over. That was like the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. So after that, I got in trouble. And, oh, actually, no. What happened in the kindergarten story is I actually got suspended from school for like 2 or 3 days, and it was just like a lot of fun to me. I don't know why, but it was just like a lot of fun. Then after that, I was in 1st grade. I used to be the kid who tripped people on the playground, and when I did that, it was just like the funniest thing ever to me, just to watch people just struggle. And so, after I did after I started tripping people and all that, I got in trouble. I got caught once because, like, all the times before, I'd be like, "Hey," the monitors would walk up to me and be like, "I heard you tripped this person, so and so," and I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I was just sitting here," and they'd be like, "Oh, okay." But one time I got caught, and when I got caught, it was actually quite funny. I got sent to the principal's office. They caught me for tripping people, like being rude and stuff like that. So after I got caught, it was just really funny. Okay, so continuing with the 1st grade story. Oh god. So continuing with the 1st grade story, I got in trouble. I got sent to the office. I got after school detention, like one day of after school detention. And so after I got that day after school detention, I was just like, okay. My parents got mad at me, and it just didn't really affect me that much. But in 3rd grade, I think the only bad thing, I didn't even do anything bad in 3rd grade actually. Now that I think of it, I actually didn't do anything bad. But 4th grade was probably one of the years that I was like the nicest I've ever been, because I just didn't do anything in 4th grade. Just was like a good kid. Not really. 5th grade, didn't do anything bad at all. Just sat there, did my work. 6th grade, I have to admit, was probably one of the worst years I've ever been in, because it's just like I got into like 2 fights, and I didn't throw any punches in either one of them. I was just sitting there because like I could take a hit I'm actually short and stocky. If you actually see me in real life, like I could actually take a hit, but these guys just pissed me off. So like when they'd hit me, I'd just shove them over. It'd be funny. It'd be like the funniest thing to me. Basically, it brought back memories. It like gave me nostalgia from when I was like in first grade and I used to shove people, push people down at the playground, and it was just funny to me. And also in sixth grade, I got in trouble for we were in a classroom and this dude pissed me off so much I decided to chase him around the classroom when the teacher was out of the room. And the teacher walked in, and we were still running around the classroom, even though because he still pissed me off. Like, he pissed me off badly. He said something that just made me want to kill him. So, I got in trouble for that. I actually got, like, written up or some crap like that. Seventh grade, I didn't really do anything that much. It was like, fourth and fifth grade. Now, eighth grade. Eighth grade was kind of my year just to do everything on my bucket list. I was just basically trying to do everything I could before I left to go to high school. And so, yeah, this is a fun story. Apparently, I was, I just thought, why not? So, when we were, like, throwing the football at lunch, like, at our recess time, the ball went over the fence once, and I decided, hey, I'm gonna go after it. And I hopped the fence to go and get the football. And apparently I did not know this, but the monitor actually saw me do that, and they were actually going to write me up for it, and I probably wouldn't have gone into my 8th grade promotions. But for some reason they didn't write me up for it. They're like, oh, okay, fine, you didn't do it, and they thought, why not? We can just let him go to his 8th grade promotions. I was like, all right, got out of that. That's pretty good. So I also, in my 8th grade year, I also got in trouble for, like, our state test. We were, like, doing our state test. I was making a paper airplane, and apparently I was distracting other students while we were taking our statewide test. And so my 8th grade math teacher walks up to me, and she's like, can you please step out of the room? You're distracting other students. I'm like, really? I'm making a goddamn paper airplane and you're fucking getting me for distracting students? Do you literally have nothing better to do with your time? Alright, whatever. So I walked out of the room. I didn't get in trouble at all. But, yeah, it was just stupid. Alright. And then, 9th grade. Ooh, 9th grade was it was a really fun year. I didn't get in trouble for anything. It was just a really fun year because it was my first year of high school. So, 9th grade, towards the end of the year of my 9th grade year, I was walking to my 5th period class with my friend, and he decides to throw a water bottle at me and hit me in the back. So I grabbed it, and I just wanted to throw it in his direction. I wasn't aiming at all, just turned around and threw it. And when I threw it, it went past him, went into like a math teacher's classroom, and it bounced over his wife's foot. And he was trying to get me in trouble for saying it almost hit his wife in the face. And, like, I knew that it bounced over her foot because my friends were literally standing right next to the door. And then when he opened it, the water bottle flew in. And so he was getting mad at me. He walked out of his classroom. He started yelling. He's like, who's the coward that threw a water bottle at my wife? I'm like, really, dude? Nobody meant to throw it there, but all right. So I said, it's me. And he's like, you're a coward. You're blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I'm not even, I wasn't going to say this to his face because it's just disrespectful, but I wasn't even listening to him. I was just, like, hearing somebody yell at me is basically just, like, when I turn off my hearing. Like, I don't hear you when you talk to me about yelling. Like, you yell at me, I stop listening. Done. That's game over like that. So, after he started yelling at me, I was like, alright, okay, cool. And he's like, what classroom are you in? I'm like, I'm going to health class. And he's like, what's your name? And I told him my name. And so he was trying to get me in trouble for, like, almost hitting his wife in the face with a water bottle. Even though you, like, didn't even touch her foot. But okay. So that happened, and I was in my like health class. So I was just like sitting there. 20 minutes after the accident, he comes to my health class, and he asked to see me and the health teacher outside, And when we got out there, he's like, "Oh, you seem like a nice kid. It's just I was really pissy that day. I'm like, I'm just really pissy today and shit like that." And he doesn't like freshmen, and I was a freshman, so he just got really pissed off. And I was like, "Bro, you know, like, there's no need to get pissed off over a fucking water bottle, dude. Come on." And so he just got really mad at me, and I was like, "Okay, whatever." Like, I didn't even hear him. Like, I wasn't even listening to him that whole time. But he's just like, "Hey, I had a bad day," and shit like that, and then fucking, yeah. So, basically that happened, and yeah, that's basically it. I haven't done anything bad, so I just want to thank you guys for coming and watching the video. I want to thank you for subscribing, and if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe now. Come on, just there's a link in the description. Just click the subscribe link, and it'll take you to my channel. Just click subscribe, and we'll be good. All right. We'll be homies. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to spread the word about my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's try to get to like 10 likes on this video. 10 likes. That's all I'm asking for. Please. 10 likes. Let's do this. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.